Thanks for joining us for today's flight back home to Alberta. We've been on Vancouver Island for 10 days, and while we were planning for about 12, I spotted a good weather and smoke window, so we decided to take it. If you saw the first couple of episodes of the series, you'll remember that we took a massive deviation to the north to avoid forest fire smoke. We went to Grand Cache, crossed the Rockies, and followed the VFR route to Vanderhoof. After fueling up, we took off and headed southwest to the coast, and then pointed it south following the amazing coastline down to Qualicum Beach. Using firesmoke.ca, a website that predicts the future density and location of the forest fire smoke, for our return flight we decided on a route that was quite a bit more direct. Even though it was far more remote, didn't really follow any roads, and crossed massive mountain ranges, it seemed like our best option based on smoke and weather. Today we'll take off from Qualicum Beach and head to the northeast, mostly following valleys but also crossing directly over several mountain ranges, to Williams Lake, located in the central plains of BC. After taking on fuel and having a bathroom break, and a little incident, we'll take off and head east towards the resort town of Jasper. From there we shortcut by beelining directly for Lacombe, crossing directly over the tops of many of the Rocky Mountains.
Qualicum traffic, Golf X-ray Zulu Sierra is taking position 329, Qualicum.
Very good. 1,500 feet today, Qualicum.
You ready?
Ready.
Speeds alive.
Qualicum traffic, Zulu drifting position for departure to left.
That was nice. They were waving at us.
Oh, were they?
Got under your skin. You got the white.
Qualicum traffic, Golf X-ray Zulu Sierra is just off of 29. We'll be tracking up the coast and turning across to the mainland shortly. Qualicum traffic, Golf X-ray Zulu Sierra.
Breathe in, breathe out. Hey, come alive. Breathe in, breathe out. Look at the colors, colors, colors. Right.
Traffic on 26.7 Golf X-ray Zulu Sierra, Cessna 182 is 8 to the north of Qualicum Beach, and we are just tracking down the coastline at 2,500 feet, climbing for 45. 26.7 traffic Golf X-ray Zulu Sierra.
The plan is to go back and forth a bit to get higher?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm going to turn out pretty quick here.
You'll see the boats on the river.
Okay. Oh, how do you pronounce this island? Lasqueti?
Sketty.
Lasqueti. Traffic on 26.7 Gulf X-ray Zulu Sierra Cessna 182 is 4 to the southwest of Lasqueti Island. And we are tracking to the northeast by 5,100 feet, climbing for 9,500. 26.7 traffic, Gulf X-ray Zulu Sierra. Any mountains sticking out of that smoke?
Oh, I can see it on this side, but it's not sticking up.
Okay.
But I can just see my side, like to about here.
Yeah. Well, the fire smoke said we were going to be taking off in pretty thick smoke, but it should thin out soon here.
Keeping your feelings bottled up inside, heading for collision in the night.
That's crazy. Right
I
a
know.
line like that.
Yeah.
Were you expecting that?
Well, kind of happened to us when we were going to Saskatchewan to Leader, where we hit 7,500 and we were like, there was a line like this. But then when we did the Lethbridge trip in the smoke, we really couldn't find the top of it.
Way clear now to the bottom.
Looks better up ahead, doesn't it?
Yeah.
We were in that like third darkest, like the lightest and the darker, and we were in the darker section. So figured didn't look too bad on the ground, but man, as soon as we got like 500 feet, it got thick.
Yeah, everything. You can see all the tiny little boats and the docks and roads. Going over some different mountains, correct?
Oh yeah, we're kind of going right over the top of them.
Some sort of a big mine over there. It looks like a limestone.
Oh yeah. You can sure tell them, hey?
Take a train ride just to see you.
Traffic on 26-7 Gulf X-ray Zulu Sierra Cessna 182 is 26 to the west of Squamish at 9,800 feet, and we are tracking to the north. 267 traffic Gulf X-ray Zulu Sierra.
From being alone.
So we are about 30 minutes into our return flight home from Qualicum Beach to Red Deer / Lacombe. We plan to stop in Williams Lake for gas. And yeah, we left Qualicum Beach in quite moderate smoke, and pretty much we're in fairly moderate to thick smoke till we're up to about 7,500 feet. And a very interesting layer of dark smoke, and then you can see the blue sky above it in a straight line pretty much.
A ground speed of about 125 knots. Don't have much of a tailwind here, but once we leave Williams Lake, we're supposed to pick up another 10 knots of tailwind.
So this will conclude our 11-day trip to the west coast of Vancouver Island.
First of many.
First of many. We did spend a couple nights tenting on Tofino, Long Beach, and that was lovely. And used our e-scooters a bit.
Yep. Call it a ramp camping. Ramping.
Ramping?
Let's call it a ramping.
Call it ramping.
We'll start a new phrase called a ramping.
And yesterday we drove down to Victoria and stopped at a couple little bays and basically went down to see Keeley and went for lunch down at the harbor. And had a little bit of a walk around, a little visit, and it was really lovely to see her again.
Yeah, for sure it was.
And on our way back from Victoria downtown area, we stopped in an area just south of Langford. And it was kind of this little spit where there was this lagoon. And I met my cousin, who is from Porcupine Plain, who I have seen rarely over the last 30 to 40 years. And yeah, it was very lovely. Been keeping up with her the last few days, just trying to see if we could catch up. And both of us were very flexible, and she told us about this place that we could meet. She brought some fresh, really cool figs right from the tree, and also some multiple kinds of root beer. And basically we just sort of hung out on this little beach, which had a lot of driftwood painted and arranged into sort of birds.
Birds and animals.
Birds and animals.
Yeah.
And she was there the day before with a friend, and she wanted to show us the mountains in the distance. But just yesterday, a few hours before we saw her, smoke had rolled in.
Yeah.
From probably the States and maybe a little bit from BC. So we really couldn't see anything much, but we had a really, really lovely visit anyway. Very sweet. So hope to see you again soon. But until then, today we went for lunch with very lovely people that we have been staying with for the last probably week. They have a suite in their house which they very generously and graciously provided us with. And we went out for dinner 2 or 3 times and lunch a couple times at a couple of our favorites, Qualicum Beach Inn, and as well the airport restaurant. What was that called?
Final Approach.
The Final Approach. Very,
if you ever get a chance,
very beautiful.
Final Approach restaurant, Qualicum Beach Airport, extremely good.
Extremely.
So much so that most of the town prefers to dine there.
Nice little river valley in here.
Yeah. We are officially in the middle of nowhere.
Woohoo! We're free!
Do you think maybe they're fires, or do you think those are clouds?
I have no idea. I think they're just clouds.
Traffic near Comox Lake, Cessna 172, Golf Delta Alpha Bravo. On the northeast side of the lake at 3,300 feet, and we are southeast bound toward Port Alberni.
Wow, those are really pretty.
So we met some other friends out on the island as well, Ron and Sherilyn. We may have a video out already, or maybe it's still coming out of us flying with them from Qualicum Beach over to Tofino. I don't know how that footage turned out, so I'm not sure if we'll have a video or not, but yeah, we spent a couple days with them over in the Tofino area. And that was nice getting to see those guys.
Yeah, very fun and easygoing travelers, organized and enthusiastic.
Yep.
Very fun. Worked out really well. We had the plane, they had their truck with a camper on it. So, best of both worlds. They hopped in here for a bit with us, we hopped in there a bit more with them, and yeah, it was great. So close to his glaciers, and they're all blue, so beautiful.
Yeah.
Close your eyes, hear the voice within, calling. This heavy load got under your skin. Howling, you got the white knuckles holding on it tight, keeping your feelings bottled up inside, heading for collision and denial. To really live, you gotta die. Breathe in, breathe out. Hey, come alive.
Looks like it's a large riverbed.
Yep.
Looks mostly dry.
Little wet river.
Oh, I heard of that town.
Have you?
This reminds me of Paint by Number over here.
Kind of, eh?
Doesn't it?
Yeah. There's a bit of a posterized look to it.
Yeah.
Moments pass, make this one count.
267 traffic Gulf X-ray Zulu is in the middle of nowhere at 9,500 feet. Tracking to the north. There's literally nothing anywhere near us. Like,
Figure things out deep underneath all.
Keep your eyes on the road.
Pemberton is about 30 miles.
We're going to be cutting it close to some of these, Tom.
Yeah,
Keep your eye out.
we are 30 to the northwest of Pemberton. 26-7 traffic Gulf X-ray Zulu Sierra Cessna 182 is 30 to the northwest of Pemberton, 9,500 feet, and we are tracking to the northeast. 267 traffic, this is Gulf X-ray Zulu Sierra.
It's pretty here. This contrast.
Yeah. Nice reddish color.
How's your side looking?
Pretty big glacier over here.
Keep your feet bottled up inside. Heading for collision in the night. To really live, you gotta die.
At the blue sky to the north. Bit of smoke to the south still, hey?
Yeah.
Well, that's a long glacier. Look at it, goes between those two mountains all the way down.
Oh yeah. Looks so smooth, looks like you could just toboggan down there.
Yeah. Where does it go? Does it end?
Looks like it ends down here. There's a glacial lake at the end of it.
Where are you looking?
Looks like some smoke rising up from the ground. I'll stay to this side of it. Oh, look at the color of this lake.
Wow.
26-7 traffic in the area, Puncie Mountain, Sairsbury 498 Lockheed Electra, showing 43 to the north of Puncie. Climb is from 10.5 to 12.5, under to fire action. Westbound 26-7 Sairsbury 498.
What's an air
Air spray?
Oh, there's another fire over there.
Where?
There.
Mike area, traffic Piper Air, Foxtrot Yankee Mike India, just over Charlotte Lake, 9,500 bound from George. Foxtrot Yankee Mike India over Charlotte Lake to the Anaheim Lake area.
6 mile visibility in Williams Lake.
Oh, it's a really pretty day.
Yeah. These look like sandstone.
Oh yeah, that's pretty.
Save you. Who's gonna make you not blue? Not blue.
few minutes out, coming in from the west. Just making contact with you.
Yeah, copy that. I'm actually clearing the area. I'm to the east of the fire, so no conflict there. Yeah, you'll see the river coming right through the property there where it started.
Okay, good, thanks. I'll just get on it and wait for tankers and we'll figure it out.
Yeah, roger that. Good luck. Talk to you later.
We'll go.
Williams Lake Radio, Golf X-Ray Zulu Sierra, Cessna 182.
Cessna 182, Golf X-Ray Zulu Sierra, Williams Lake Radio.
Golf X-Ray Zulu Sierra is 41 to the southwest. Expecting the field in 19 minutes, and we're coming in for a full stop.
X-Ray Zulu Sierra, roger. Runway 12, wind 150 at 2, altimeter 3008 on the hour.
Roger that, X-Ray Zulu Sierra.
You want to ask about gas?
Williams Lake Radio, I just wanted to make sure you guys have gas there.
Affirmative.
Thank you, X-Ray Zulu Sierra.
Roger, break, airspace 063, traffic lifting off the helipad and eastbound Belfort 407.
Traffic in the vicinity of Williams Lake, Golf X-Ray Zulu Sierra, Cessna 182 is 20 nautical miles to the southwest of Williams Lake, currently 8,600 feet in a descent, and we are inbound for Williams Lake. 267 traffic, Golf X-Ray Zulu Sierra.
X-Ray Zulu Sierra, it's Bird Dog 063.
Go ahead.
Yeah, we're just outbound from Williams Lake, just passed over the Fraser. Just wanted to make sure we're going to be clear of each other.
Yeah, I'm just overhead the Fraser, just south of a bridge here, and currently 8,500 in a descent.
Okay, check again. You're southwest, confirm?
I'm southwest, correct, yeah.
Okay, should be no conflict. I'm at level 8,500. Have you got a transponder?
I do, squawking 5302.
Okay, I haven't caught you on TCAS. Anyway, we're currently 10 miles to the west-southwest of Williams Lake, bearing 253.
All right, should be no conflict. X-Ray Zulu Sierra.
Roger, good play.
What altitude were they?
8,500.
Same as us.
We're 83 now. We're in a descent, we're descending. They're not south, they're more to the west.
Okay.
X-Ray Zulu Sierra, Williams Lake Radio.
Go ahead, Williams Lake Radio.
Advise your intended runway.
I was planning on a crossover head and join a left downward for 12 unless there's a better way in.
Totally at your discretion, roger, runway 12. We will have a beach, probably taxiing runway 12 to depart around the time of your arrival, but I'll keep you posted as you get closer in. Report entering the zone.
We'll report entering the zone, estimating the field 5 minutes, 30 seconds.
Roger.
You're pretty good at that.
Yeah, get better. If I give her an idea of when we'll be there, that'll help, because then she'll be able to see what's going on in her field and know when to expect us.
Well, Security of Pasco 558. Set date for going to be taxiing by Alpha. Departure off runway 12, looking for advisory. I-5 request.
Pasco 558, Williams Lake Radio, roger, runway 12. Wind 240 at 3, altimeter on the hour 3008. And traffic inbound from the south, 8 miles back now, Cessna 182 plans to cross overhead for the downwind left runway 12, estimating at your flow time. And clearance are ready.
Pasco 558, clear to Vancouver Airport by the Williams Lake Airport, flight time move, coming team 16,000, plus 5 minutes for higher, instructions 5533.
Roger, read that correct, contact Vancouver Center on 1340, clear the zone.
Williams Lake Radio, Golf X-Ray Zulu Sierra is entering the zone.
X-Ray Zulu Sierra, roger. Traffic lined up runway 12, rolling shortly, southbound Beach 1900.
Roger that, X-Ray Zulu Sierra. Williams Lake Radio, Gulf X-ray Zulu Sierra, turning a left downwind for 12 full stop.
X-ray Zulu Sierra, roger.
Williams Lake Radio, Gulf X-ray Zulu Sierra is final for 12.
X-ray Zulu Sierra, roger.
On speed, 80. The fire retardant on the runway. It's been leaking.
So, you might be wondering what little incident happened here in Williams Lake. Well, we pulled up to the fuel pumps, filled up the plane, went into the terminal for a bathroom break, and in our haste, didn't notice there was a sign on the outside of the pilot's entrance door giving us a 4-digit code to get back out to the ramp. So when we were ready to return to the plane, we found ourselves in a deserted airport terminal completely locked out of the ramp. We walked the fence line outside looking for an opening, searched the terminal looking for someone, scratched our heads a time or two, all to no avail. We helplessly sat there, completely baffled as to what we were missing, looking out the window at our freshly fueled airplane in front of the fuel pumps with no apparent way of getting to it. Finally, after about an hour, another plane landed, and luckily the pilot came into the terminal, explained about the code printed on the outside of the door, and set us free to carry on with the rest of our trip, which, since we're already pushing about 25 minutes in this video, we'll have to wait for the next episode. Thanks for watching, and please remember to like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.